Hey, what's up, y'all? We're gonna try them. We're going back to that same spot we did a couple weeks ago. I'm hoping we catch more fish today. Hope we catch bigger fish today. Well, I think we're gonna use worms again because that's what we can catch the gaspergou on. I wish I had some crawfish, but I don't. It's the wrong time of year. So we're gonna make it happen.
No, he ain't as big as I thought he was. This is catfish.
It'll work.
Man, that's the earliest bite we've gotten out here. All right, so early morning bite. Hey, I can't complain about that. You see, now your city folk will call this a small catfish. Here in the great outdoors, we call this a eating size catfish. So yeah, we're gonna put her back out there. This is the first catfish actually we caught here. We tried cut bait, we tried chicken, we tried all the Walmart baits, which never worked. This is the first one we've caught on anything other than worms, and it was actually garlic chicken hearts. So I'm really happy. I know Drake's happy.
Yep.
All right, so you can call this an experiment if you'd like, but this pole over here is garlic chicken hearts, which we just caught a catfish on, and this one over here is night crawlers. So we got this one about where that rock is out in the middle, and we got this one right kind of dead centered with the leg of this bridge. So whichever one catches more catfish, I guess, is the winner, but this one has the probability of catching gaspergou too. So I'm gonna see how that goes. There's a deer swimming in the river right now. Where'd he come from? Where did he come from?
Oh.
He came from up river? This is the most insane. I've seen deer swim out of like flood water, but I've never seen one just swim the river. That's a nice bow. It's bow season too, Drake. We should have brought a bow. That is pretty freaking crazy. Hey, deer.
Why ain't you in my yard, bro?
Look at him. What is happening? We're in like the town of Natchez too. That's not a bad buck too. He's probably a 2-year-old. We've seen a lot of things out here. That might be the craziest. Like, I ain't got words for it. I mean, pretty crazy. Drake, I just hear Drake go, "Is that a deer?" I'm like, well, Drake's smoking crack. And I look over there and there's a freaking set of antlers coming down the river. That was insane. Okay. I promise you, I'm a Christian. Handle the Bible, I did not make this up. We threw this line out and it ran out of line. So we said, okay, look, we're lazy. So at no cost to us, except for a hook and a weight, we're going to cut this, what's left of this line and put new line on it. Drake says, hey, something's hitting that line you just cut. Okay, so I go and I start pulling it out by hand, and out comes a gaspergou with my hook and weight. You can't get any better than that. That is insanity. But anyway, that's the second craziest thing that's happened to us today. So, all right, so I've had probably 3 people ask me what rig we're doing. There's not really a name for it. It's close to a Kentucky. I literally just tie that 2-ounce weight on, and I tie on a circle hook. That's it. I put it 12 to 6 inches from the weight to the hook. I mean, nothing fancy about it. It's the cheapest rig you can make. You feeling? All right, bet, bro. Yeah, he's on. Bring him on in. I bet it's got to be a goo, dude. That worm just hit the water. Oh yeah. I had it way out there. You're gonna be reeling for a second. There you, I see him. That's a nice one. Go ahead and land him. Oh yeah. Awesome. All right, so a problem I've been seeing, people think that gaspergou are trash fish. Absolutely not true. They're actually just as good as catfish, which is we got over here, but they're a little tougher. And people are like, oh, they taste like rubber. Oh, they're too tough. Not true at all. Now, one of my favorite ways to cook these is to bake them. You scale them like you would a bluegill, cut their head off, take their guts out, wrap them in tinfoil, put a little bit of beer in there, put a little bit of olive oil, either Tony Chachere's or Cajun two-step, whichever one you can get your hands on, and you bake them. And that's a really good way. It makes them fall off the bone. But filleting them is just as good in my opinion. And really, they taste a lot like catfish. They're just slightly tougher. By the time you get done frying them, you can't really tell much of a difference. So you want to fillet them out just like you would a redfish or a black drum. Take about where that fillet ends and cut. Well, the scale is kind of hard to cut through. I'm gonna cut straight down. Might actually be able to get a little bit more off of that one. Then you want to take your knife, just like you would a redfish, really. If y'all know anything about redfish, it's the same exact thing. Lay that knife right up against that, whatever you're skinning them on, and go right down the skin. And there you go, you got a white meat fish fillet. Now, what you want to do is take either flour or cornmeal, whatever you like to fry catfish in. You want to egg wash them, put them in that. And I personally like lemon pepper and Cajun two-step is my favorite, me and Drake's favorite thing to cook them in. And they're really, really good. In my opinion, they taste the exact same as these bad boys, which everybody loves to eat. So that's my fish cooking tip of the